What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another look at the Farming Simulator 22 website. Today we're going to be taking a look at all of the new equipment that has been announced so far for Farming Simulator 22. Since we made our first video last week, quite a few things have been added. We're still going to go over everything so that you don't miss anything. So this is what you're looking for. Stay tuned. Firstly, you want to make your way to the Farming Simulator website. I will leave a link to this in the description down below at the very top, so just click that and you're good to go. It'll bring you to this page. Then you want to go up to the top, click on Games. It's going to bring you to this. And literally all you have to do is scroll down. And you're going to see all of these brands, and it's going to be basically whatever you want to see for the new game. There's some stuff that's not here yet, though, so keep that in mind. We have an overview of literally every brand. We've got vehicles, so all vehicles that have been announced so far. Harvesters, equipment, miscellaneous, and of course, you can check out some screenshots if you would like as well. First off, today, we're going to be taking a look at vehicles. In the brand AB, new this week, we have their CC66 mower. This is the push mower that we got with the Alpine DLC, and it is coming back. Very excited about that. 18 horsepower, 9 kilometers per hour, and a 2 meter working with. Very cool there. Next, from the same DLC, we have Bureau. This is the 6105 small tractor. A lot of you guys really enjoyed this tractor because it's a high detail classic tractor. You guys are going to love it. 100 horsepower, 25 kilometers per hour. Very cool. Now, in Case H, we don't have anything new to share this week, only their Maxim series. I'm just ready to see more. How about that? In Kloss, again, we've got tons of stuff in here. We have the Axion 870-800. We have their Axion 960. We got the TerraTrack on the back of that. We've also got a front loader and the 3 different wheel loaders as well, and their telehandler, but unfortunately, nothing new to share down here. You can see coming soon, unfortunately, nothing there. In Farson, nothing new to share here either. We still have their 626 and their fully electric version of these, so only the telehandlers, nothing new to share this week, unfortunately, there. In Fendt, we do have one new thing to show you guys in here today. It's going to be the Fendt 200V Vario in small tractors, 79 to 114 horsepower, 40 kilometers per hour. We showed this off in the fact sheet video yesterday, so if you've seen that, check it out. We also have, of course, the 300 Vario, the 500 Favorite, 700 Vario, and the 900 Vario. Still more to come. I wonder if we're going to be getting the 1000. I hope we do. Let's go. Isaki, new tractor that we got to see last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that. This is the Japanese tractor, but nothing new in here. Down on our second list today, we still have the same JCBs, so the Fast Track 4220 and the Fast Track 8330, both coming back from Farm Sim 19, but more coming soon. What do you guys think we're going to be getting? I'm hoping for a telehandler or some type of wheel loader. Yeah, it's probably a wheel loader in it. Telehandler, please. Gens, the newly announced HEM 922 DQ Cobra Hybrid Wood Chipper. We saw in the fact sheets last week. Very cool machine through there. And John Deere, again, we have one thing to share this week, but still, I know you guys want to see more. There's not a lot of cases. There's not a lot of John Deere yet. Surprising, very surprising. Here, John Deere 7810, and you got the John Deere Gator, aka the XUV 865 ILM. It's going to be found in cars. Joe Heinrich, you've got the EFG S50, the fully electric forklift. It's awesome. I love that thing, but not newly announced this week. Komatsu, as we know, we're going to be getting the 931XC Harvester as well as the 875 Forwarder, but we already knew about these. In, not Fendt, Landini. Yeah, the Landini Rex 4 GT. We also know, because it doesn't say coming soon on the right-hand side, that this is the only Landini that we are going to be getting. Heads up there. In Lizard, newly announced this week, we have the Lizard Pickup 1986 as well as the 2017. So we now know what the 2 base game pickups are going to be. The smaller version, I really got to learn the names of these. The Pickup 1986, 200 horsepower, 120 kilometers per hour. And as far as the 2017, we have 300 horsepower and 120 kilometers per hour there as well. So really cool to see both of these. I like the classic look. I like a little bit newer, but as you guys know, modders are really going to show their hand with this. Really excited to see what modders do. In Mac, again, nothing new to share this week. We got the Superliner 6x4 in here, but we don't have the Anthem in here yet. I think we all know we're getting it. We just don't know we're getting it. if that makes any sense. Coming soon, turn into the anthem. Let's go. Mahindra. We now know our Mahindra. This is going to be the Retriever 1000. I believe this is the same one that we've got in Farm Sim 19. So it is coming back, and there's nothing else from Mahindra coming. No tractors, nothing like that. In MAN, or MAN, you've got your TGS 18500 and the 26640 logging truck right there, but nothing else. These are the only two MAN trucks coming with the man. There you go. Moving over to Manitou, we know all four of the vehicles coming with them. We've got 3 telehandlers as well as a forklift. So here you go. Here is everything coming with Manitou. I thought maybe we would be getting like a wheel loader style telehandler, but doesn't look like that's going to be coming around again. No, a lot of you guys didn't use that. I didn't really use it either. So these are cool. I just find it interesting. We're getting 3 of them. I'll take it though. Absolutely. Massey Ferguson. Oh yes. So in here we have the MF 3700AL. I don't remember seeing this last week, nor do I remember seeing the 4700. These are in small tractors. Look how many Massey Ferguson tractors we've got. Goodness gracious. Yes. So the 3700AL, this is going to be between 75 and 95 horsepower. It goes 40 kilometers per hour. I believe that's 24 miles per hour. And then as far as the Massey 4700M, this is going to be 82 to 100 horsepower and 40 kilometers per hour, 24 miles per hour there as well. Interestingly, across all of those plus the 5S, I mean, we've got a gradual increase right here with horsepower, right? But it's odd that we're going to be getting so many small tractors that are all kind of similar with each other as far as power rating and speed. However, I think this shows one thing. Giants don't care if a couple things overlap just a little bit, or if they're very similar, identical, something like that, or, you know, an older style versus a newer style. They just say, you know what? People probably want the 3700 and 4700. Let's give it to them. This is only good news because it gives us more options. Thank you, Giants. Oh, I'm so excited. And of course, we have the 6700, the 3670, going to be a very, very popular medium tractor. You also have your 7710 and your 7720. Again, 2 tractors that are pretty close to each other. I don't know if these are in different realms, but they're basically not identical. Come on. They're close, but again, we're getting more stuff. Oh, I'm really excited. McCormick. We know one of the tractors, but we don't know the other one. We know the McCormick X7 VT drives, and we know we're getting this. This is going to be 190 horsepower up to 240, 50 kilometers per hour. I think that's 31 or 32 miles per hour. We're getting more. We're getting another McCormick tractor. I know you guys are excited about that. New Holland. Newly announced yesterday is the TK480 methane-powered tractor. We're also going to be getting the T8 Genesis series, which we knew about. The telehandler, that is going to be the TH742 Elite, if you guys want to know the name on that. It is yellow. It is not blue. I'm real happy about that. You've also got a couple skid steers as well. One thing to note, I had somebody asking about this. It does look like all tracks in the new game in Farm Sim 22 will be 3D tracks. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, moving on. Ponzi. We're only getting in 2 machines from Ponzi. We're getting their Cobra and we're getting their Bison active frame. So we will have a harvester, we will have a forwarder, but only 2 machines from Ponzi. In Prentice, we're only getting 2 machines from them as well, but again, this is a brand we didn't even know we were going to be getting from the start. We're getting the Raptor and their Lightwolf Agri Power, so we're going to be getting a logging machine here on the left, so you can go around and cut up brush, cut down trees, probably with it, and stump grinding and things like that. And we have something that'll do silage and some snow plowing. Real excited about that brand. Rigitrack, something that you guys, like myself, thought we would be getting more. I thought we would be seeing more of this, but no. Rigitrack SKE50 electric and small tractors, the electric version, 68 horsepower, so close, and 40 kilometers per hour, 24 miles per hour. There you go. Just one. I expected to get 3 or 4 of these. Guess not. And Rotna, again, 2 more pieces for logging equipment. We've got the H21D and the F20D. The harvester and the forwarder, both from the Rotna DLC for Farm Sim 19. This will be coming back, so if you guys really enjoyed their equipment, well, you got 2 things to go with that. That is now 3 sets of logging equipment, at least for harvesters and forwarders. And yeah, I'm looking for some other equipment too. It'd be cool. How's about some stuff from Schaefer? Well, we've got the wheel loader style telehandler. We do have that. We also have 2 front loaders as well. One's electric and one is gas powered. And of course, we have their larger telehandler. We know that we're getting 4 pieces of equipment from them. There is like a normal style telehandler as well. The brand has announced it. It's just not on the website yet. But I figure I'd give you guys a little insight into that. How's about Valtra? They have not mentioned anything about Valtra, and we're going to be getting their G Series. This is a mod that Giants brought to the game randomly about a year ago and introduced the new Tractor King tires from, what was it, Nokian, I believe? And that was really, really cool. It was free for all players. 110 horsepower all the way up to 145 and 40 kilometers to 24 miles per hour. Super cool there. And versatile. Sorry, I say versatile. I'm a southerner. But versatile for those of you out there. 4-wheel drive. We knew about this already. It's just fun to look at it, I guess. There you go. All right. And then Zader. Only 4 tractors coming with Zader with Farm Sim 22. We've got their Major CL Proxima HS on the bottom left, the Forterra HSX, and the Crystal HD. So for those of you excited about some Zader tractors or Zetor tractors, well, there you go. And of course, we have more on the way. How's about some harvesters? Let's jump over and let's take a look at harvesting equipment. Now, this is going to be a wide range of harvesting equipment, so it's not just harvesters. We've got headers and stuff, as you can see right here from Bio. We have their Helianthus 5700. It's going to be doing your sunflowers, things like that. This is the 5.7 meter version. I do expect us to also be getting their 12 meter version as well. So we'll see how we get along with that. We do have their Diamond 8 corn header. It's going to be 6 meter, and their Diamond 12, which is going to be 9 meter. I expect us to be getting the 16 as well, but we will see what happens. Case IH. Now, they haven't shown off any of the 240 series or 250 series, nothing like that. I do expect us to be getting the 250. They have not announced that, by the way. I just kind of makes sense. We are going to be getting the sugarcane harvester, so that is cool. That will be coming back. But again, not a lot of Case IH has been announced. As far as Kloss, we do have a few things here, but things we already knew about. Their Tryon 750, 720 Combine Harvester, their Convio Flex 1080, and their Corio 875 FC. So, of course, your Combine 367 all the way up to 435 horsepower, 30 kilometers per hour, 12,000 liter capacity. As far as your grain head, 10.8 meters, and your corn head, 6 meters. Deutz, again, only one thing coming with this, the top line of 4090 HTS, as well as their header for that. The header is going to be 6 meters. In Fent, we've got the Ideal making a return. This is going to be 538 all the way up to 790. We've had a couple people that have have suggested possibly that means we're going to be getting the Ideal 10T. Very excited about that. Hopefully that's going to be a thing. Same capacity we're used to, 17,100 liter and 40 kilometer, 24 mile per hour max speed. And the Fendt Katana, people are excited about this, myself included, 650 horsepower. And then we have 2 different kinds of headers. Both are going to be 12 meters for the Ideal Harvester. In John Deere, we got a couple little things in here. They've finally shown off the 9000 series. So we have the T560 harvester, the 9000 series forage harvester. We have the grain head for the combine, which is 7.6 meter, the corn head, which would be 6 meters, and then we have a plethora of headers. So we have a pickup, which is going to have a 3 meter pickup. We've got a 4.5 meter forage harvester head, 6 meter forage harvester head, 7.5, and a 9 meter. And there's more to come. We do know that the John Deere X9 combine harvesters come into the game. We just haven't seen it in game yet. Hopefully soon. In Kemper, we've got a couple more headers for you guys to use. These could be used with any of the combine harvesters. So we have a 7.5 meter version and a 9 meter version. Maybe be getting a 12. We will see. Probably just a 6 though. In Massey Ferguson, again, we have the Ideal Harvester. So in here is good to go. And then we have both of their 12 meter headers. In New Holland, we have, one new thing in here it looks like this week. Of course, we have their combine, the CH770. I really hope we see a large combine, but I'm excited about using this, especially for, small, medium-sized fields. Right here, 9,300 liters. We also have their FR780. That is going to be coming back. And we have their Broad 9070L. This is going to be doing great harvesting. So there you go. We do have some headers for the combine, 7.5 meters. We have an 8.5 meter. We have a 6 meter corn header. And then going in for the forage harvester, we have your Goodness, what was that? Poplars. There we go. Big Daddy made a fool out of me. There you go. The poplar header for Big Daddy. You've also got a 4.5 meter forage harvester, 6 meter, 7.5 meter, and 9 meter from New Holland. For also Mash, only one thing coming. Not 2 combines this time around. Only one. We got the Nova 330. That's going to give you 175 horsepower, 4,900 liter capacity, and a 5 meter header to go along with it. And lastly, we have Ziegler. Again, the Corn Champion 5R will be returning 3.4 meter working with more to come. Let's go into equipment, and in here, there's a lot. So I'm not really going to be talking too much about these, but there are a few things that I'm going to talk about because I actually sat down with Clutch Simulations yesterday and we found something interesting. So we will talk about that a little bit. Let's just start off with AGCO. We got a couple weights, 650 and the 1100. I imagine we'll be getting more. They just haven't announced which ones we're going to be getting yet. In AgriSim, a couple different things here. We've got stuff for subsoiling. So we have their DjGoHam V, which is going to be for vineyards, 1.5 meter working with for vineyard stuff there. And we have a 3 meter and a 4 meter subsoiler, stuff that we're used to seeing. Agrimass, we have a plow, a disc harrow, and a planter from them, things that we saw last week, and that is all we're getting from them. All but, it's got the word but in it, silage fork, I'm such a juvenile, and then a log fork for wheel loaders. More to come from them. Excited to see new brand. Alpago, we've got a couple disc harrow and a power harrow. So there you go. Both are going to be 3 meter working width. So heads up with that. Amazon brand, very, very excited about this one. Cultivator, power harrow, seeder, planter, and fertilizer spreader. All things that we got to see last week, but exciting to see these actually happening. Love that brand. In Anderson, another brand that people have started to really enjoy, especially from Farm Sim 19. We have their poplar baler that's coming back. We have the poplar bumper that goes on the front when doing that. We also have their RBM 2000. That's going to be a bale loader for round bales. I don't remember how many that holds, maybe 24, something like that. I know they hold a lot. And then we also have their forestry loader upper thingy trailer. Yep, super specific. Anna Burger, only one thing from them, unfortunately, but it is their large trailer, 55,000 liter. We're going to be just fine with that. APV, this is going to be a new grassland care. We don't really know much about this, unfortunately, but it'll be exciting to see maybe a fact sheet or something like that explaining it. Next up, Arcusin, we have the multi-pack D14 bell loader. This is going to load up bells. Now, one thing that I saw about this, and Clutch showed this off a little bit yesterday when we were hanging out, so big credit to him only. I thought this was going to be a bell stacker, and it is, but it looks like it's going to be a baby bell stacker. So we'll just have to wait and see kind of what's going on with that, but it doesn't look like normal size. From Bednar, we have their big subsoiler 6 meter, same thing we've got in 19. From Bergman, we have their HTW 65 and more to come there as well. So got a trailer from them. Bachmann, this is what we are going to talk about a little bit. So announced recently, yesterday, is their KK 3018-27H. It's going to be found in miscellaneous. Can you see on here? It's got a refrigeration unit on the front. Why would we need a refrigeration unit in Farming Simulator 22? Sorry. I don't know, and Clutch didn't know, and I'm not sure that anybody knows. But one thing that I do know is that we're going to be getting a trailer with a refrigeration unit on it. That is 100% confirmed. We just don't know why. Why is this? I want to know. We also have their open trailer as well, so cool to see that. But why would we need a refrigerator? Maybe put your cakes in when you get them from the bakery so they don't go bad? I don't know, but I'm excited. I'm real excited about that. Brantner, a couple things from Brantner. We're getting their Power Flex, their Power Tube, and the Power Push, but nothing new or unannounced here. But I will say, really neat to see Brantner base game trailers in there. Very, very cool. From Breedle, stuff that we're used to seeing from those guys. We're getting their K105 and the 165 back from Farm Sim 19. More to come. Very excited to see what we get from them. Brewery, we have their Fieldmaster 20. Now, this was a mod for Farm Sim 19 for all platforms. 20,000 liter capacity, 220 horsepower required for a slurry spreader. But we will wait and see what else we're going to be getting because we are getting more. In Kloss trailers, we've got 2 of them listed, but we've got more on the way. We have the Kloss Carrot 140 TD. It's just a regular tipper trailer. Very excited about that. high capacity 22,500. That's gonna look cool, doing some like older work, maybe silage work, something like that. And then speaking of silage, we have a forage wagon from them as well that holds 44,000 liters. Massive there. From Conveyall, we've got one trailer that we know about, their CST 1550. That's going to be 43,800 liter, and more to come from them. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we may get extra. We've got a mulcher, roller, whatever you want to call it. This is the Dalbo Maxi Cut 600. We now know what mulchers do. Yep, that's about all I can say about that. Debco, this is going to be your tree planter. Nothing new there. From DjGoHam, we have their stone pickers, or the rock pickers. We have the 2 meter version and 2.4 meter version, available in 2,300 liter capacity and 3,800 liter capacity. Very cool. Duiswarp, we've got the header trailer for our combine. Great to have that. Duvelsdorf, we've got stuff for working silage, so a couple levelers and a couple soil compactors. Moving on to Einbach. We have weeders on weeders. We have their, let's say a 6 meter, a 9 meter, another 9 meter, but it's different. I think this is the one that also seeds things, so it'll do like grass and canola and cover crop maybe. And then we have their large 12 meter version there as well. In Elhol, we have their Scorpio 550 stone picker. This is going to be, I think, the largest one we're getting at 5.5 meters. So definitely a little bit bigger than the other ones that we've seen, but we already knew about that one. However, there's more to come. They still haven't shown off the mower. We're getting the mower. I know this. The brand Elhol, they actually showed off on their social media. Like, hey, this mower's coming to FarmSim. Cool. Can we see it on the website? Anyway, it's not there. Carson, we have their food mixer. This is going to be a 24,000 liter food mixer. Very cool. Farm Tech, got a couple trailers. So newly announced this week is their DPW 1800 Bell trailer, but we also have their Fortis 30,000 or 3,000 rather. That's going to be a 45,000 liter, I think, manure spreader. It may be just a regular trailer, but I think that's a manure spreader. It looks kind of like it. Legal. We have some new stuff, maybe not. Anyway, we have a trailer. We got a slurry tank from Flegel. We also have a bell loader. This is going to hook up to the front or back of your tractor, and you can pick up round bells off the ground. You also have their timber runner and soil compactor. So we have a silage roller on here as well. Silo compaction. And then more to come from them. So quite a few things coming from them. Furman. This is going to be 3 different trailers, all for doing grapes. We've got a 6,000 liter capacity, a 12,000 liter capacity, and then a 14,500 liter capacity. I believe the 12,000 is what we got to see in our fact sheet, but we have 3 trailers from this new brand coming to the game. Very exciting. From Gessner, we have sugarcane stuff. So they've got their single row and twin row billet planters coming back to the game yet again. Would be cool to see some other stuff from them as well, but nothing right now. Over to Hardy. We have more stuff coming, evidently. Probably a trolled sprayer, maybe something else. This is going to be the Mercury 4000L from Grape Technology. 4 meters, 4,000, 4s all the way around. We also have their extended tanks. I'm excited about this. 1,500 liters and then 1,200 liters on the tanks right here. That's going to be quite actually 24 meters. So that is smaller than the base game Hardy sprayer that we got. Maybe we're going to be getting some more stuff. Real excited to see what comes next. From Heisemat, we just have their wood chipper. We saw that last week. From Hilaris, we got a couple things for doing silage, and we see everything now. So we have 2 levelers, we have a compactor, and we have a wheel loader tool, which is going to help you guys move around stuff. Very cool. In Horsch, again, surprisingly, only 2 pieces of equipment, and they're small. We have a 4 meter disc harrow and a 3 meter cultivator. I was expecting like 5 or 6 things from them, and maybe some big stuff, but maybe we'll get a Horsch DLC again. Who knows? From John Deere, last week we got to see the 1775 NT planter, which, by the way, custom modding and LR modding are both working on a mod of this right now. But they were working on it before this was announced, so I wonder what their plans are after this has been announced. Maybe I'll hit them up and we'll talk about it in Farm Sim News. If you guys are watching, let me know. Over here at the Queco, we got their Queco Radium 255 47,000 liter silage trailer. Kessler, we have their forestry trailer. I believe the Kessler, didn't this come with one of our DLCs? I thought this came with a DLC in Farm Sim 19. Maybe not. Either way, we are getting it. From Kinsey, oh yeah, planters. We're getting their 12 meter planter as well as their 18.2 meter planter with more to come. Still Kinsey planters, man. Yes. We have the Nosh Speed Max 560 mulcher. This is going to be a 5.6 meter mulcher. So, hey, we got mulchers coming around. Kokruling, we've got their 6 meter cultivator with more to come there as well. That is the wrong brand. Come on, DJ. Garant, we have some slurry stuff for you guys. We have a 55,000 liter and a 65,000 liter. Both these are just going to be tanks you can put on the side of your field and run slurry. That's cool. And then we have a semi-trailer version as well. It's going to be 30,000 liter capacity there. Crampy, yeah. So now we know all the crampy stuff coming to the game. Last week, we only had the top left, the half pipe. However, this week, they've extended the collection with the SKS 301050. This is going to be 59,400 liter capacity, and we have their Dolly 10L. The exact same dolly that we have in Farm Sim 19 is coming to Farm Sim 22 as well. So this is the big trailer. I would say flagship, but I don't think that's the flagship anymore. I think this brand right here, Wilson, I think that takes it. We'll see. Hey, AgroLiner, speaking of trailers, we have their Muck 303. Nothing too crazy here. 29,500 liter capacity with more to come. Corona, we have a Swandro, but nothing else. I'm really looking forward to stuff there. And then Kroll Trailers, we have their Profile Liner, which has the tarp cover on the sides. Real cool to see that. From Kuhn, we have a 4 meter Power Harrow. We have a 6 meter Power Harrow. We've got a 4 meter Subsoiler. We've got a 4 meter Seeder. We have a front tank for the Seeder. We've got a 6 meter Seeder, another 6 meter Seeder, a 3 meter Planter, 4 meter Mower, 3 meter Mower, 8 meter Mower, and then we have a 9 meter Merge Max, and then we have their VB3190 baler. Yeah, very cool to see a Kuhn round baler coming to the game as a base game piece of machinery. From Lemken, we have their 9-row planter. It's going to be 6 meters, and then we've got their extra C tank, but nothing else from them right now. From Lizard, the only thing they've shown is sugarcane technology, so you got that if you want it. From Magsy, we have all some tools right here, all tools to be running wheel loaders and telehandlers. We've got or at least for wheel loaders, you got a bucket, you got a log fork, pallet fork, and a bell fork. And then for telehandler, the bell forks for telehandlers. And also with telehandlers, we have wrap bell handler, a bucket, we've got a manure fork, log fork, and a pallet fork. So all of the above. Very cool from Magsy. Massey Ferguson, we got the 2 things from Massey Ferguson. Nothing else is going to be coming here. We have their sugarcane trailers. I think the same one that we got, 28,000 liter capacity. And we've also got their 1840 right here, baby baler. Whoop, whoop. Gotta love that. From McCormick. Oh, yeah. I think this is a different McCormick. Maybe this is McCormick. Yeah, you get your high dump bucket for wheel loaders. And as far as that, you've also got a bell fork for wheel loaders as well. Nardi. This is a new header brand, and we talked about this last week, but new header brand coming to the game. We have their N20T, the N40B, and the N40BX, so small, medium, and large all around. New brand, Nordson. This is going to be a Power Harrow, 2.5, 3 meter, and more to come. So, hey, more from a new brand. From Paladin, you guys are used to this stuff with the skid steers. You got your bucket, your pallet fork, your bell spike. You have manure fork, round bell, wrapped stump grinder, and then a brush and log fork. Stuff that we're used to seeing, not too crazy. From Pottinger, we have the plow and 2 forage wagons that have been announced so far. Nothing else, but we've got more to come. From Printeth, these are going to be machines that are going to be working, I believe it's with the Raptor. These are going to be the M650. This is going to take like stumps and stuff like that and chop them up. And then we have a 3-point stump grinder as well. Very cool. From Printeth, another new brand right here, Provitus. This is the MP122 OSHA. This will go through your vineyards and cut down the leaves on the side. So if you've got, basically it's a pruner, it's a vineyard pruner. You will need to do this, basically cultivating for your vineyards, even though you also have to cultivate. From Raby, we've got, I believe it's their 3 meter cultivator, 2.5 meter cultivator coming to see us. From Rawsome Ash, we got the K12200, 12.2 meter cultivator, big old bad boy right there. From Rudolph, we get a tipper, and then we've got another tipper announced as well. So we have a 2 Rudolph trailers, but we do know we actually have more to come. And we've also had a fact sheet, I think, from one of the ones as well. It's their HDK, but it's just not shown here yet. Anyway, Shootamaker, we have their small forge wagon, the Rapid, the large version, I can't remember, 620, whatever it was. It will not be coming back to Farm Sim 22. It was everybody's favorite too. I missed that. Hey, how's about some Stroutman? We have their large trailer. It's a big one, 52,000. We also have a forge wagon, 23,000 there, with more to come. Very cool. How about over here? Yeah, the Thunder Creek equipment. We have their FST990. It's going to be found in miscellaneous. You guys know this. This is the fuel trailer that we got for Farm Sim 19. Sorry. Here you go, TMC Casella. This is a new brand. These are going to be some mulchers. So mulcher. And then lastly, we have forestry equipment. I think this is going to be hooking on to the something. Yep, absolutely. Definitely going to hook up with something. Anyway, yeah, you got mulchers right here. So you can use your tractors, say 1.4 meter, 2.2, 3 meter, 6 meter mulcher. Very cool there. And then very similar piece of equipment that looks like it may go on the front of the Prinith Raptor. We'll see. Another new brand, or say another new brand. This is coming back from Farm Sim 19. The Treffler Weeder, massive bad boy right here, 15.2 meters. From TT, we're going to be getting their sugarcane trailer, 20,000 liter capacity. From Vaderstad, we have their 8 meter seeder. Real excited about this. We had the 6 meter version in 19 and 17. And their 8 meter version is going to be coming to 22. We also have their 16 meter or 12 meter planter. Is that a 16 row? Yeah, 16 row, which is going to actually be a thing now. Rows are a real thing instead of just meterage. From Viking, we have their FanX 904 Tedder. Little Tedder for you guys there. From Weber, we have their silo compactor. We know about that. Vigler, we have a trailer coming from them. Wilson trailers, we have their pace setter, which has been shown off, 40,800 liters. We're still a little bit back and forth on if that's their recommended or if that's their max, but we do have more to come. We're getting their like B train, something like that. The Super B, yeah, there you go. A train and Super B. We're getting a Super B. They just haven't announced it yet. And then lastly, from ZoonHammer, we have a couple slurry tanks and we have a slurry injector. We're good. More to come. And lastly today, let's run into miscellaneous. We got a couple things in here. So we have the K&S, we have their fertilizer bag, their liquid fertilizer bag, and their solid fertilizer bags. We got the big bag and we've got some smaller versions as well. And then lastly, from Trelleborg, we have all of the wheels that have been announced. We showed these off last week, but I'll go over them. We have their 305, the 309, the 800, the 404, 421, 510, the 400, the 100, 600, the 700, the 800, the 900, the 1000, 2000, 3000. Twin Forestry. Love this wheel, by the way. We also have their 42, 82, 428. We have the one on the left. And then, of course, the favorite, the twin radial. And that is it. That is everything that is on the Farming Simulator website this week. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like on it. Hit subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel, which a lot of them are starting to be Farm Sim 22 videos now. Very excited about that. Also, I've got a new weekly giveaway. We're giving away 3 copies of the PC version of Farming Simulator 22 for you guys, digital downloads. So if you guys want to enter that, check the link in the description. All being said, hope you have a great day, a great weekend, and we'll see you later. Peace.